What is up, Cancer? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session, I'm a master Reiki practitioner. You can go ahead and book your reading or your session down below. I am offering free 15-minute readings on my Patreon channel, so go ahead, check that out. That's for the whole month of June. That's where I do monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon-only videos. I also take those monthlies and I post them on Vimeo, so if you don't want to join the Patreon family, you can purchase your individual monthly off Vimeo as well. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you see when I post and when I go live, and give this video a thumbs up because it helps the channel grow. But Cancer, let's get into it. Let's see what goodies we have for you. Let's use Sun and Moon Tarot for you today. All the tarot decks I use are going to be linked down below for you guys, okay? Show me what I most need to see for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. They show me the Five of Swords, which speaks to like betrayals and defeat. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me what I most need to see for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Empress in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Four of Swords, and Temperance. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, which speaks to deception and sabotage, right? So we have an Empress energy, which is Libra energy. This might be a feminine energy, whether it's you or someone you're dealing with, right, that is energetically depleted or feels depleted. Empress in reverse is someone who kind of gives to their detriment. This is the giving to the detriment card for me as a reader. It's someone who might have to learn energetic boundaries. So whether that be you or someone you're dealing with, just take it as it resonates, because this reads energy that you're dealing with or energy within you. So it could be energy in your environment as well. And then we have a Knight of Cups. So this is someone coming in with an approach, right? The Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. Empress is Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy. I feel like this Knight of Cups is approaching this Empress. Obviously with an Ace of Cups, I feel like this is second chances. We do have a lot of that coming up right now, especially with the solar eclipse coming up here in a few days in Gemini, which is future energy. Four of Swords and Temperance, this does feel like an apology, trying to fix a situation. Four of Swords is a healing energy. It's a rest, rejuvenation energy. It kind of feels like a timeout has been taken place. And Temperance is reconciliation. With the Seven of Swords and the overall, this feels like there's been a sabotaging moment or a deception at some point, right? This could be someone just lying, being deceptive, cheating, whatever it is, right? Seven of Swords is just that sneaky energy. And in reverse, it feels like a past energy. It could also just be someone who's self-sabotaged as well. So just take it as it resonates. But this feels like two separate people. And immediately my throat started acting up as soon as I started your reading, which is really weird. Oh, come on, really? Oh, that's funny. Okay. I just heard classical tarot. So I'll use Rider-Waite, which is really weird. I don't have like, Rider-Waite is like your traditional tarot deck, but like I don't have a deck called classical tarot. Okay, so let's use Rider-Waite for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ace of Cups is water, Four of Swords is Libra, Temperance is Sagittarius energy, and the Seven of Swords is Aquarius. I most likely won't say the rest of the signs when I get into clarifiers, because all the signs will most likely be out. So let's look at this Empress. Yeah, I'm seeing that Five of Swords again, which is like an energy of defeat. So that might be associated with whoever is embodying this Empress energy. It's a very divine feminine energy. This could be someone who's really nurturing, very motherly, someone who's really good at taking care of other people, but has a habit of giving a little bit too much at times or overexerting themselves, right? Struggles with boundaries. Let's look at the Empress. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Libra energy again, with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles, and there's the King of Swords in reverse. And there's the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so they're really burdened. This Empress is really burdened. there's definitely been a foundation that's broken. And with the Four of Cups in reverse underneath that, they're kind of rejecting this Ace of Cups offer that's coming in, but it is a second chance. With Death in reverse, they're kind of pouting a little bit, like, I don't really want your cup right now. You pissed me off. Right? With the Two of Swords, that's a closed heart space. It's more Libra energy. The Ace of Cups is the offer from the Knight of Cups. They're coming in with a very genuine offer with the Ace of Swords next to it. This is a genuine emotional offer. It's something that is honest from the heart space. They're not blowing smoke up your you-know-what. With the Queen of Swords energy, this is someone who's very shut down, who might be very cutting with their words, very blunt, very straightforward, not really open to communicating. And with this King of Pentacles, King of Swords energy, they might not trust this person, but this person showing up as my perfect partner card with the King of Pentacles, and it shows me that this might be the deceptive energy, the Seven of Swords energy, right? Because a King of Swords in reverse could also be someone who's not honest, right? And with the King of Pentacles attached to it, King of Pentacles, King of Swords in reverse is my perfect salesman, right? So this feminine energy is not liking this offer, is kind of rejecting this offer as of right now, but it's mostly because their heart space is closed, and I think that's because they're coming from a place of pain. Because we also have the Four of Swords here, which is healing. So let's continue. Let's see what this Knight of Cups is about. Because that's a very like heartfelt, emotional offer. That's someone coming in with genuine emotion. Let's look at the Knight of Cups for Cancer. Strength. Okay, this is I feel like this person's actually stepping outside of their comfort zone. Three of Swords, bottom of the deck. Again, they're wanting to heal a situation. With the Three of Swords. Three of Swords in reverse is healing. It's not the heartbreak when it's upright, right? It's healing. With Strength, they're trying to build the confidence to be more vulnerable, to really open themselves up, to speak their truth about why they want to reconcile, why they want to fix the situation. They might even be coming in with a genuine apology, right? I actually want to go to the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is why things fell apart, why the cup is being rejected by this Empress. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. I'm not taking the ones that fall on the floor, but it was the Star. But I don't take the ones that fall on the floor. Yeah, okay, so this makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. This Empress is resisting collaborating, the Three of Pentacles, the card of collaboration and tarot, right? Resisting collaborating or rebuilding this foundation, the Four of Wands, out of fear, right? The devil, their fear, their ego, right? And when I say the ego, I know that word automatically triggers a lot of collective, because there's this negative connotation with the ego of like the word cockiness. That's not what we mean. The ego is where your fears, your limiting beliefs, your anxieties, your stress, all that is rooted in your trauma. So they have associated this individual with deception, with pain, with a trauma, right? And so there's hesitation to investing and rebuilding a foundation with them, because they still have trauma that they need to heal, the Four of Swords, okay? And so they're kind of going teeter-totter, Two of Pentacles, the back and forth, and double Capricorn energy, by the way, here, with the Devil and the Two of Pentacles, actually, and the Three of Pentacles, which tells me that they're being very practical about it. Should I really invest in this? Should I not invest in this? Is this something I really want to rebuild? Is this something I not want to rebuild? They're really going back and forth. There's a lot of confusion on it, right? Because there's been deception. So let's continue. And bottom of the deck, by the way, is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is kind of the card of analyzing and investments. Do I want to invest my time and energy? Do I want to plant these seeds, per se, for this Ace of Wands, new cycle? Do I want to open up my heart space and be vulnerable? Page of Cups. Okay. Let's look at the Four of Swords. So this tells me that they are taking time to step back, to really think about it, to kind of like marinate and be like, what do I want to do? Let's look at the Four of Swords. Yeah, they're taking time to step back and think about it. They're going hermit. They're like, I'm going to think about what you're offering me right now. Knight of Pentacles, you made your offer. Cool. I'm going to take your pentacle. I'm going to stare at it for a good long minute. So you're just going to have to sit back and relax. That's literally what this Empress is doing. I don't know how I feel. I need some time. I need some time. I don't know if I want to be with you. I don't know if I don't want to be with you. But I need to think about it because I've been hurt. Seven of Swords, right? And they just kind of need to dwell on that a little. Figure out what they want. And then we have Temperance. Temperance is restoring balance. It's also indicative of reconciliation. It doesn't necessarily mean that these two people are going to reconcile and be in a relationship. They can smooth out what happened and also go their separate ways. So just be mindful of that before I go and clarify, okay? Temperance is also my card of higher consciousness though. So this could also be the time where this knight achieves Emperor energy, because when two people are connected energetically, right, and one goes hermit mode or both go hermit mode, by energetically detaching from one another, by allowing people to have space and time alone, they get to know self. And by getting to know self, you're allowed to evolve because you're integrating aspects of your shadow. You're understanding aspects of how you communicate, how you think, how you perceive things, right? And so you're going to be able to understand yourself and how you interact in your relationships in a better way, okay? And by doing so, you raise your consciousness and you're going to achieve a higher frequency like Emperor, Empress, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Because you're most likely going to realize, oh, I'm projecting my trauma onto my person. And it's not really that my person treated me that way or was deceptive. They were doing X, Y, Z because of their own trauma. Not making an excuse for them doesn't negate how you feel, but it helps you understand things much better. Okay? So just try to think about that. Let's look at Temperance. Yeah, justice. Making things right. Fixing situations. Sorry guys, let me put this on silent. Justice. Making things right. Fixing the situation. It's also apologies for me. If this is a marriage or something, it's kind of like, it is that reconciliation. It's making sure that the contract is still good, the marriage is good, everything's good. Four of Swords, healing the situation. Very, very nice. And then the Hierophant. Yeah, this contract's not going anywhere. Y'all are still staying together. I really like this. This is really nice. Very, very nice. So for example, like if this is a relationship and somebody was deceptive or kind of doing things they shouldn't be doing, you're realizing that they were not doing those things to be deceptive to you. They might have been doing those things out of their own insecurities or doing those things because they had issues within themselves that were causing them to seek validation elsewhere. It's not whether or not you weren't giving them enough attention or your love wasn't worthy. And again, it's not me saying that their behavior was correct or anything like that, but it's allowing you to understand it on a deeper level. And by doing so, it allows you to see the faulty foundation so you can rebuild the foundation if you want to. That looks like you're going to. Because both people need to evolve. This is a big old stack. I'm not taking it. Let's look at Temperance for Cancer. Yeah, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. And so now here's the opportunity to rebuild the Ten of Cups. Because you realize that the old foundation was, to be blunt, crap. Right? It was crappy. It wasn't working. Because there's a lot of deception. And people are just ping-ponging their trauma back and forth between one another. And we can't do that because it just leads to a lot of heartache. And if you're not recognizing what the trauma is, you're not going to heal it. You're just going to continue on that cycle over and over and over. And we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. We're here to make things right. To fix it. And the Eight of Pentacles is the card of practice and diligence, right? And so there you are, rebuilding that Ten of Cups. I like it. I like it. So let's look at the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this deception, this deceptive energy, whether it was limiting beliefs or toxic behaviors, Whatever it was that was ruining this contract with the Hierophant in reverse, it was literally blocking this relationship from progressing forward. The Eight of Wands card to me is my block card. So whatever this deceptive energy was quite literally blocking this contract from moving forward. And look what's underneath the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands again. So, and there's the Queen of Cups in reverse. Literally blocking the Queen's heart space. Like, you can't have this Queen if you want to be deceptive. Blocked contract. So, that is how it literally played out. And there's your ships coming in. Three of Wands. And there's the Star. Ta-da! Everything in divine time. Everything you want, but it's the opportunity to rebuild the foundation, right? And for those of you who are new, I'm sorry I don't sugarcoat things. I've been seeing that a lot in the comments. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, okay? But I love you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, you can go ahead and book it down below. And like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I love you. I wish you the best. Be patient, be compassionate with yourself, be compassionate with your person, because I feel like this is two people who are understanding themselves on a much deeper level. So just be gentle with yourself. It's a process. It's not going to happen overnight, and that's okay. Okay? And yeah, I'll see you next time. Later, Peter.